Okay. I think I have all my stuff in the right places. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23 before our first trial. Pardon me. Who knows? I did like 19, 15 something yesterday. I don't know. God, I just joined in, instantly started doing my thing. Gonna make sure that I'm saying hello to the people that said hi to me. I don't want to be mean. Alright. Hey. Oh, whoa, you're spooky. A man from Old Daw. Man from Uncle. Why is it auto going? We do not want that here. Ah, doing the wrong thing. This and then there. I had to make sure my actual microphone was on, not or my microphone app, which allows me to have a smoother sounding voice and background noise elimination instead of hearing my fan constantly. You can hear it slightly, but not as bad as it would be. Glad, though, I am to have arrived. I would remind you all that we are far, far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our first destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. That's fair. Captain, Carvalian. That's a Pokemon right there. Carvalian, use Woodhammer. I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Orthard. Were you in our position? At the risk of stating the obvious, he's a pirate. He's an Ishgardian pirate, but he's a pirate. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is some kind of generous soul here who will aid you to the right place for the right price. You cannot be the first travelers to seek passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reason we were. First, they must have found... I'm never going to do the trial again. I don't blame you, Danny boy. But how nice is the mount, though? Because now you get the ultimate mount. They must have found a way to Orthard, assuming they were not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we first seek our friends. Worth it? Absolutely. But yeah, I can see you, if you were to never do that trial again, it would be too soon. Like, it's just one of those things that you're like, alright, I did it so many times, please, I'm never going back there, unless I absolutely have to, for whatever reason. It'd be like the worst case scenario if you're going through like a trial roulette, and it throws you in there, and you're just so like, turned off from it, and just so sad, and just like, I don't don't want to do this ever again. Just leaves. Leave it to me. Speaking of leaving, leave it to me, Alfino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Fair, fair. Captain Carvalian, would you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one at the largest building, just beyond the pier. Whether your journey have come to an end or are about to begin, say the Shiokaze Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. Yar. With that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must be away. Ours was an ever fast-moving business. Yo-ho. The spice trade, you mean? But of course. Surely you do not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to the destination solely for utter the kindness of my heart. Mayhap you could have. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain. And may the Navigator watch over you and keep you. Watch over and keep you. A bow. See, I feel like I fit in with them now. Because I'm wearing just like a fancy outfit. Right then, to the hostelry. Hostelry? Right after you. What's on the next, or what's next on the list of stuff to grind out for you then, Danny boy? Do.
By the 12.
No.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
I hit the... He said by the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable. But this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore. There we go. I had to make sure that I got what he said on read out. Probably Shadowbringer race. Ooh, fair. Have you done the near stuff yet?
Lady.
Or have you been able to get any of those?
The signs of the seventh dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani.
Lolorito?
And invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but
fair.
not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am
Hopefully the queue times today are
disinclined to
good for
accept
you.
the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Essentially that, yeah.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear,
I mean, that's what he
have I
does best.
offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing.
Attaboy.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Money.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, Yes? One whose borders are close to foreign trade, save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire.
Oh.
With whom you have such a difficult relationship.
Yeah.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes.
But right.
Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
And you must be Little Frog, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants. If some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed, I steal people's pants. Got it. Badass. Ha! I knew it. May I say what a good honor it is, and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir. I just know you and I are just going to get along famously. Sure, bud. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you and the company to the company offices. God, my brain's not working right now. This being your first visit in the fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way. If you should be as good to follow me. Alright, let's see if this guy's got a good adventure plate. Doesn't got an adventure plate at all. Noted. Bum, bum. Book. Everyone, if I could have your attention please, you are now standing in Ten Kanto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetheryte which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those of Hydaelyn, yet I trust it functions identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease? Far Eastern aetheryte technologies have long and storied tradition. I assure you, this particular example was constructed by the Onishishu and a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterpart, attune if you like. Ooh, bracelets. Beautiful though it may be, we cannot spend all day staring at the aetheryte. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. Yes, sir. Boing, 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 boing. On your back. Ah, astrologian. Ba ba da do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Ba da ba da ba 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 ba. No one has any not glamour plates, adventure plates in this area. It is quite sad. Ba ba dum ba ba dum ba ba. You got one. Let's go, Draggy boy. Bum, 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 bum. Weird guy? Nope. Bum, 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 bum. We've arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Kogane Dori. He has a very hushed tone to him. Now, I can't mimic his voice, but I can do my best, obviously. Kugane, as you are doubtless aware, is an ancient Higane word for gold. So, in Prospect Port, in this prosperous port, there we go, I got the word, where golden fortune are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It is all quite logical once you learn the language. So this is how Eorzea looks in the view of a Lalafell. I mean, if Eorzea were on the other side of the world and in Japanese aesthetic, yes. How you doing? Is it K or is it Kai or is it Ki? Because I'm really bad with names and I apologize. But yeah, this is basically the view of a Lalafell. We see everything at like knee height of the average player. We are like knee and ankle biters most of the time, so. Pew, 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 pew. Just K? Okay, perfect. How you doing today, K? Now you're beginning to speak my language. I don't remember the voice I gave her, so she's just gonna sound like a little gremlin. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Means the Elzen have you see everything at normal height. You can reach the top shelves, but I can like hide traps at the bottom of like cupboards and stuff. Like I can put knives on Roombas very easily and make it do my bidding. Hancock of the East, Aldenar Trading Company. Are you with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Kaiten, please, pray allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Koganedori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Keiten. Keiten. Is K-E-I. I learned it. Of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we received many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manners of currency. Rest assured, your Eorzean guild are welcome here. I invite you to pursue our wares at your leisure. Thank you. Eastern Bow. So, okay, what job do you main? What's your favorite expansion? And again, no spoilers, anything past Shadowbringers. Daniel has not played Endwalker yet, so we want to do our best to not say anything about that for the lad. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, portables. Here you will find all of them and more. And an umbrella for a hefty penny. And if I asked you this in the past, I apologize, but my brain's not the best when it comes to memory at the moment. I need to get like the answers in there like 2-3 times before I remember most things at this point. Man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of running around here just to get all this stuff. If we may pause here for a moment. Bum, ba. This road leads to Ijingai, the district in which Injin foreigners are permitted to reside. Let this place also be where the foreign emissaries are found, including that of a certain empire. Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our guardian cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We will not want any physical alterations. After all, such spats are strictly forbidden. the Sekisigumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. What? Cut down? Then and there? You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, the samurai are not a humorous lot. Or a humorless lot. I started Endwalker before my payments on the game got frozen. I mean, Paladin Dragoon. Yeah, this part of Stormblood is amazing, but Shadowbringers, that's where my heart resides. My characters, and no matter what, like, because a lot of people make canons for their characters, no matter what, mine is always involving Shadowbringers. I just love that area so much. That is like my home. Once I get to that point and like we're out of Endwalker and everything, I'm 9 times out of 10 going to be chilling in the Crystarium, and I'm just like, oh, I love it there. It's the best place. It has my favorite like hub music as well. Why, I recall one, but also Pally and Dragoon, very nice choices. Completely different like designs, which is very interesting, but love the love that like combo together. Dragoons are very interesting, and I've been considering, well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna try and go for Omni Max on everything, but Dragoon is one that I actually considered starting off with on this character, but then I went with Healer because Q times. Why, I recall just one instance where a foreign merchant, in his cups, dared lay hands on a Hingan aristocrat in front of the Sekisigumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that. So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another. Or you with yourselves. In the manner of the late Teleji Adeleji. Of Eorzea, myself, the lush forest, or Gridania are chill, especially in the... Oh, absolutely. Out of, like, the base 3 starting locations, Gridania is my favorite. I love the music there. It makes me a little emotional. And, you know, this everything is so good. But then, like, the purple forest vibe in the first is just so, like, so nice. But I think every location has their own like beauties to it. So I don't think it really ever matters where someone. I don't think anyone will ever say this area is the worst. I don't think there generally is a horrible area. Even though Uldal is just a bunch of desert, there is still a bit of like beauty to it. So I'm using a HyperX. I don't remember what the name is specifically, but I also use NVIDIA Broadcast, which negates background noise and gives me a little bit of an echo removal as well. Oh, this is a HyperX Quadcast S, and I have it set to the 4th volume setting. Out of the microphones I've used in the past, this one's my baby. I love HyperX. If I could be sponsored by them in the future, I'd be so happy. My microphone, mouse, and keyboard are all HyperX. They're my go-to place. Or I go to company for stuff. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we can carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean Consulate. Write that down. Yee. Very, very good stuff. I trust their quality and their products a lot. I know we're gonna be going over here anyway soon, but I want to try and get this bottom half cleared out. And then I'll go for the top 3. Top 4 later. Because I have the Shiokaze one that I don't think I grabbed. I think I got it on Amazon while it was on sale, but the price isn't outrageous compared to a lot of other microphones. Hello, Claire. How you doing today? This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you've seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. I'm gonna grab the samurai one here. The hat, I don't know, anything at the end. Ooh, fair. Happy Thanksgiving, Claire. Hope it goes good. Hope the turkey and hope the stuffing is fire. Stuffing was my favorite part of Thanksgiving. I don't eat stuffing anymore. But hope you're enjoying it. The prices are beyond $250, which is outrageous for the quality they do. Exactly. This one though, this is my baby. This, out of everything in my setup, like that I use for daily streams, like mouse, keyboard, monitors, computer, whatever, my microphone is my favorite thing. It glows like a rainbow color as well, so it goes from like blue to green to orange to red to pink to purple to blue, and just like there's this like beautiful like swirl constantly. And it's also got like a little mute button right on the side that you can just barely tap, and it deactivates, which is so nice. Like, I love my computer. It's an amazing computer. But like, there's something about this microphone that's just like perfect because it's so simple and easy to use. All right. I will want this. I won't want that. That doesn't do me better. I guess I'll grab this for my summoner then. Right. Yeah. Yeah, today, tomorrow. I'm Canadian. We celebrated Thanksgiving a while ago. So I don't remember which days are exactly Gobble Gobble Turkey Day, but today or tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving. There's so much and more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the ocean, of the onsen, the inferior delights of the pleasure district. Ayo. But you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let's retire to my company office. I am a scholar right now. I started off as a white mage through Realm Reborn. I went samurai through Heaven's Word. I was actually going to be samurai through this as well, but I wanted to go back to healing. So I've decided that instead of, going with white mage again, I wanted to change it up a little bit. And I wanted to go as what my original favorite healer was. So I am... So I went with Scholar. And then for for Shadowbringers and Endwalker, I'm going to be Warrior. Because I think those two work a little bit better. Let's see. Alright, so I didn't grab Shiokaze, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to grab. Because in my mind, Endwalker and Shadowbringers are just kind of like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. They're very closely interconnected, obviously. It's like properly going off the story and everything. So I like to keep the same job for those two expansions, because it feels a little bit more natural to me. There is a chance that I might change it for Endwalker, but I very much so doubt that. If I were to change it, though, it might be Red Mage, it might be Summoner. Depends. But I don't plan on changing out of Warrior for those two. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices. We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. Also, by the end of Shadowbringers, I'll have the outfit I truly want for my warrior, hopefully. So I don't think I would just want to swap off it. That's a gun. That's an M1 Garand or a Type 100. That actually kind of looks like a Type 100.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
Fair.
You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Also,
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify, then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Auri Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
How fun.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the ruby tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
Depends.
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
That smile is not... Fill me with comfort, Hancock. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Laurito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies placed their faith in us, and do not intend to disappoint them. Because that is worse. A gift! It would seem inefficient for us to all venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tatru would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. So, okay, what was your first job that you ever picked when you played this game? And are you still using the same character that you first made? While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alice and I will take those in the southern district of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. I anticipate, in anticipation of just such eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Damn, look at them. That's my wife. Wow. You should have warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Here's the reason I fell in love with Ari's and the reason why my personal character is a female Aura. Look, it's looks like it's you and me, little. Let's step outside and talk about where to start. It's on a JP server as a gladiator, but quickly switched to rogue, fearing to tank an unknown MMO after switching from. That's fair. What do you find is better for your tanking? or which one do you enjoy tanking in more, World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy? If you tanked in World of Warcraft, that is. Wow. Alfino's sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself. That is very... I have seen for myself. It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, you could make a living doing this. Ah, sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting, Karaku at the onsen? Onsen, that was it. Alright, bring me to here. 14 all the way. It's way more understandable than WoW's randomness. Yep. I never did tanking in WoW, but I did healing, and I still prefer the healing in here significantly. To be fair though, WoW doesn't get that itch that I want when it comes to the MMOs. So as much as it's fun to watch and I enjoy it once every like 3 years for a week, 14 is where my heart will always be for an MMO. Let me grab this Gumi barracks as well. I know if I grab the Ijima Shirogane now, or Shirogane, technically, I think is how it's pronounced, right? I can get some good experience, but me no bother with that. Although that did say like 210,000 something XP, which would get me to 64. Though I am level 61 on my quests, so there is that. For the level Warcraft league, but no longer the same. Usually after Shadowlands. Fair. Is 14 your main MMO now? Or is there another one that has... I don't know if there's many other MMOs. There's what? Guild Wars? Screw it. Grind time for the crafters. Let's go, Danny! FF series because of mobile game. Bogus. Ooh! Fair. Do you have a favorite Final Fantasy game? I don't know. It is currently ESO. Okay, that was the other one. So it's Guild Wars, ESO, and then I actually don't know if there's any other MMOs. RuneScape, technically, but I don't know if people really would have RuneScape as their main thing. I know some people play a lot of MapleStory. Oh, true. Star Wars. Is there any other MMOs? I've also never done ESO, but my cousins have. How is it? Come on, burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is naught that the mystical waters of Bocassine hot springs cannot heal. Ho! What is that in your hand? Have you seen these people? RuneScape made a comeback this year because the classics are... That's true. I haven't played RuneScape in ages. I used to love it. That was my first MMO, actually. I couldn't run WoW on my first laptop, so I played RuneScape. And I loved it. I don't remember much about it, but I loved it. Yes. You seek this Ara and this Rugadin, do you? 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It's against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons past or present. Please, we came all this way from Eorzea to find our friends. We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. Fun once you understand the lore and NPCs. NPCs to your race. Ooh, that's pretty cool. No, maybe one day I'll give ESO a try. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the Sekisei may demand otherwise. I am sorry, but there is naught I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the hostelry? Kotokaze, was it? Bam, bam, bam. It's so much weirder holding my mouse right now because I have like a wrap around my wrist. Due to some weak feeling in the wrist and some very bad skin cracking. Like my knuckles are just dried and bleeding to all the ends. So like I'm holding my mouse a little bit weird. My fingers, like my middle and my index are like clawed more. I can actually like hit the buttons properly. Welcome, traveler. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality. Delivered the other day. Gosetsu Yugiri. Ah, an Ari shinobi and a Rukidin samurai. If I may, I would answer your questions with some few of my own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea, the doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see. You are familiar with the way of the Hinigashi. Or Hingashi, my bad. I always put an extra I there. How we elect to stand apart and support to cause no cause but our own, indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism, there we go, is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or, if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, you must also oblige to the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The two individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. You've been a great help, Mistress Kotokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime. We will welcome your customer, miss. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest. And we'll meet here when we are finished, alright? Good luck. One I've been considering playing off stream to see how I would like, if I want to do like the odd stream of it every now and again, is Guild Wars. I've seen a little bit of it. Oh, PSO is another. Oh, I need to go. It's another MMO. I haven't heard much good from PSO. That looks like my friend slightly, except this one has facial hair.
but he would never be a warrior.
God, this is like my favorite of the special axes for like trials and stuff. Have you seen this person? You asking me if I've seen this Ari woman and this Rugen samurai? The woman is known to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, but I could not help him. He travels solely between here and Razatan. It would be unreasonable to detour. Border's good, but you can't go through the main story like here. It's only like once in 5 levels, so you are mainly like on the road. That's fine by me right now. I was just curious to try it out. I need to check though if it's got like free. Is it free trial? Is there specific subs? Like, how does that work? Because if there's subs, then I'm probably not going with it for now. But I was watching one of the streamers that I like played a little bit, and I was a little curious. So,
Yes, a Rogadine gentleman did approach me. He was to charter a ship to tame him across the Ruby Sea. The mad devil.
I sent him away, like all the others before him. The woman?
Nay, I know of her not.
Do I need to go? Oh, wait, they're inside. There's paid for ones, and there should be a free base version. Oh, let's go. Okay, they're saying down, so I'm gonna guess it's the guy up top. I mean, they actually might be over there on the piers, but might as well check up. Oh, I was right. Haha. Oh, that's a big boat.
Passengers? Nah, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now, we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him on his way.
The woman?
If it's the woman you seek, the pleasure house have plenty.
Alright, buddy. That's my friend you're talking about. Interesting haircut you got there. What is that sword? Is that Blade of Justice? Interesting. Looks nice. I forget, what level is my samurai? 61. So I could in theory play on samurai if I wanted to. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Scala. Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Nope. Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I just remembered. There was someone on my list I forgot to visit. Gyodo. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. Let's go see my fish boy. Hello, Gyodo. Racist.
What? What? Why do you stare? Do you have business with me?
By the 12, a talking fish.
Yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Agent.
You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness, I will ignore this once. But if you address me again in this proper manner, if you address me again, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met up. Let's start again. You're Gyodu, right? My name is Lise, and this is Little. We're looking for some friends of ours.
I see. Both these ones I know well. It seems I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea.
Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us?
Yes. This would be not a problem. My brain shut off halfway through that. Would be not a problem for you. I could charter a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay?
I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Tatu will let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? Oh. We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk with our other friends?
Yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on Tazogar Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gills, yes?
I love my little weird catfish otter friends. It's about time our luck changed. Alfie and the others will be thrilled. Boing. Wee. Ba 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 ba. Pirate woman. Yar. And I checked the Viara earlier. I like seeing adventure plates, they're fun. Greetings, honored sir. We'll be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices.
Yes.
We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at the southern piers. Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Arthur. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Yes, it seems the same story for us, and then you'll never believe what happened. But do we trust him? So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gosetsu and Yugiri? How fortuitous. Not the wood I would have chosen, Master Alfino.
That's stupid, what I'd call it.
How can you agree to this price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming that it is what it is in the first place? Yes, 2 was a misstep on their part, but it's not what troubles me the most. Gyodo and his brethren are not renowned for the generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained for as scheming moneylenders, and eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone else we questioned stated that Yugiri, or that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's possible it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself, but and only called upon Ugiri once he had found a willing captain? But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget, there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to yours. That's fair. The Viceroy was once a spy herself, as I recall. I shouldn't be surprised if she did not have countless agents here to in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what better way to do so than by delivering her the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine, maybe right about him, but if Gyoto's working for the Empire, who's to say he won't? He didn't try the same trick on Ugiri and Gosetsu. I mean, if he did, we might know where they are. If he succeeded, then they might be in trouble. Fair point. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we will have nothing to worry about, will we? But if he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. I like that plan. So, if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Taito will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, the Sekisegumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Yes, sir. To review, Lise, Little, and I will meet with Gyoto as planned. Alfino will keep watch from a distance, ready to provide support in the likely event that Gyoto attempts to betray us to the Imperials or whomever else. Should that happen, you and Elise will subdue him, and together we will make our escape. As our actions will surely draw the attention of the Sekisegumi, we will evade them with Alfino's assistance, and return here with our prisoner. Does that meet with everyone's approval? Of course, the precautions will be for naught if Gyoto does not play us for fools. But we shall see. To the bridge. Forward we go. Ba ba ba. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. Boo ba doo ba doo boo. All right. I actually don't know how many quests we have done today, but I think we're making steady progress. It's probably a trap, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th quest, which compared to yesterday, I mean, if we were to do 5 quests an hour, that's 15 by the 3-hour mark, which is pretty good. Our would-be ally is nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Little. Something smells fishy. Teehee. So, I'm sad to say I'm probably not going to be starting off the Elden Ring randomizer tomorrow. Because I have a doctor's appointment. Well, I have an appointment for my wheelchair, actually. Not specifically a doctor, but...
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now. Endless and most sincere apologies.
There you go. Got the voice. I know how Namazus sound now. Or I guess remember. Sorry, wheelchair. Yep. I am in a wheelchair. I have a condition that prevents me from using my left leg to walk, so it's either crutches everywhere in the house and wheelchairs elsewhere for long distances.
Enough. Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, yes. Just business.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Ah!
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe I'll do a video one day talking more about my condition. So I feel like that would be an interesting thing to do. Ba, 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 do, 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 do.
Bloody places.
To find the right thing to do it over. So I feel like, I mean, I could like record some dungeon runs and then do like a voiceover of it. I could just be wandering around the world. I'm doing many of the things. Sorry about that. And I apologize. Oh no, it's not at all an uncomfortable topic. Look, I'm 24. I've been in and out of the hospital and dealing with different illnesses and disabilities since I was 7. It's a normal ass topic for me nowadays. Asking me like 10 years ago, I would have been a little shy from it still, but
It is what it is. We play the cards we're dealt.
darkest hell. Big stretch. As expected, the Sekisegumi have caught our scent. Since fighting them is out of question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading our patrollers as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs and make your escape. Yes, ma'am. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Use the smoke bombs to evade the patrols. Be warned that attacking the Sekisegumi will result in failure. Duty action. Split up and head for the Ruby Bazaar. Remember, under no circumstance. Oh. Damn it. They found us. Use a smoke bomb so we can escape.
Hooey!
Nice work. Let's find a way out of here. Do I go up this way? I actually don't remember where I need to go for my path. But this seems right. Hey guys. Okay, we've got a whole squadron in front of us. What do we do now, little? Caution.
Come with me, I will guide you to your friends.
First a talking fish, now a talking tortoise. What have we got to lose? Ba 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 ba. You know, I'm usually a very open book about my like the 12 you made it. I feared our Kojin might not find you in time.
Everything is going to be alright. Trust me.
I'm usually a very open book when it comes to my medical issues, unless it's something new that I'm trying to figure out still. But even then, I will still make fun of myself for it. Because laughter is the best medicine, and I am not a serious person when it comes to my own issues. Because if I can't laugh at them, I'm not going to cry over it. I believe this is voiced.
Stay hidden and quiet.
Yo, I got his voice close.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood.
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. One, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
No.
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way.
They went that way, I think. I love him so much.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think. You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
Do you now, brother man? My dog doing a bark bark.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Fair, fair.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Soroban, my
Why,
boy.
out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure.
Oh, they're not
I
now.
chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Like many,
Garbo
I
Soroban.
came
I
to
love
Kugane
him.
as a trader to make my fortune.
He's a good
Kojin
boy.
of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path. Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
Soroban, a good boy.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we were prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try to avoid running around Kugane in the middle of the night with half the city's guards snapped at our heels. I agree with you. Wait, I need to check something on my warrior. Okay, so these are better. Royal 2, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. High steel, high steel. Ah. I am mostly high steel, but not completely. Right then, Gyoto should be coming around soon. I think it's time that we had a little chat, don't you?
Mama! I talk like a gremlin the whole time.
Rise and shine, little fishy. I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep, or I'll give you another ride on my boot.
No, 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 no. No more boots. All my secrets are yours for the taking.
Tell us what you know about Yugiri and Gosetsu, every last detail. And if I find out later you lied to me...
No, no, no. No more lies. The clear, unvarnished truth. You have my word. Only the samurai did I meet. Yes, yes, only him. He asked after a ship, so I provided an introduction to the Guardians.
You mean you led him into a trap? As you did us. Because you are an Imperial spy.
No, no, I am no spy. It was just business. Fewer ships pass through Kugane these days. We have struggled to make ends meet. So when the Guardians offered, A bountiful endowment found in Kugane.
Oh, my mistake. You're not a spy, but a common cutthroat. Not that I'm surprised. You need half a brain to be a spy. So what happened to the samurai?
Such a cruel, vicious tongue you have. You would not go quietly, no, no. Blades were drawn, men were cut down, and Seki Segumi came. He took the samurai away.
Hold on a moment. You mean to tell me the Injin they arrested the other day was Gosetsu? Oh, had I but known. If he is in custody of the Seki Segumi, I need to only see that the requisite funds find their way to the right official's hand, and your friend will walk free. As it is in Ul'dah, so it is in Kugane. But given the circumstances, it seems we have no choice but to resort to morally questionable means. Well, make a pragmatist out of you yet, Master Alphino. Alright. Hello, Squeak Sweet. You are here, you are free to wait here while I speak with the relevant official, but if you would rather wait for Gosetsu outside the barracks, we can go together. I wouldn't put it past the Imperials to try something again, so mayhap it would be best if Lise Little and I joined you. Alright, what about Gyoto? I will keep an eye on him for the time being. We can release him after you return with Gosetsu. He would doubtless have some choice words to say to the little fellow. Suraban, mayhap it would be prudent you prepare your ship for our immediate departure. As you wish. Everything is in order, let us be off. The Seki Segumi barracks are to the north. We're getting the gang together, doing the gamer stuff, finding all of our bros. I didn't start singing Best of Both Worlds. It's the rhythm for that. Which crafters are you going for right now, Danny boy? I must ask that you wait here. You may be assured that it will not take long. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum. It's really going to be as simple as he says, do you think? You said it wouldn't take long, right? But because this is feeling a bit long to me. Calm down, Lise. I think it's going to be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of the government officials and their supported incorruptibility. Leather worker? Ooh, very nice. Gonna make some mighty fine outfits. From what I gleaned from the Far East, they're probably exchanging lengthy pleasantries. There seems to be a correct way to do everything here, bribery being no exception. I say we leave them to it, right, Little? Right. Everything's fine, probably. I mean, it couldn't be as bad as the last time we stood around waiting for something to happen. Fair. Where is he?
How about you?
You doing a bit of fighting? What's that?
That was Gosetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble.
But is he though?
Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
Potentially.
Victory to the samurai!
Bro, Setsu isn't in trouble. He is the trouble. Yep. Trouble is his middle name.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Gazetsu!
Setsu.
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing
What
here?
in blue balls are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
I fight these men for fun.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisugumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
Yep.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one.
I love Bro Setsu. He's the
And
best.
with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations.
So don't worry, I'm leaving Kugane.
Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
Nope, you get to keep your money today, buddy. Bum 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 bum. Once more to the Ruby Sea. I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we found a willing captain. Truly, how fortunate. We will tell you about it back at the company office. Afino and Tataru are waiting for us there. Alright, I'm gonna be AFK for a quick second. And then we'll continue the story. We should probably do the reset soon as well, but kind of want to get a little bit more story done before we hit the reset button. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes. Yosetsu, thank the 12 you are unharmed.
As you can see, Master Alfino, I am the very picture of health. Nothing can get me. Not even a gun.
Who said that?
You, vile fiend, malevolent trickster, how kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first, I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me.
Look at him grovel. That's what I'm talking about.
You have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly would I return your coin, had I not forced to pay certain gambling debts beforehand.
A fish that has gambling debts. Now that is crazy. I don't know if I'm getting sick or not. If I'm getting over being sick somehow. But like, I feel so stuffy. It's not fun. My nose is a little runny. It could also be because it's cold and we've been going through some like heavy weather changes. Setting aside that matter for a moment, where is Lady Ugiri? Was she not traveling with you? I murdered her.
For a time, but we parted ways some while ago, better to improve our chances of finding Lord Hien.
Lord Hien?
Forgive me, I have yet to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne, our master. He was a passionate voice for the cause of Doma's liberation. When we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder.
It is yeah, I have a little bit of a sweater on today. I actually got this sweater not long ago. It is a Loki sweater. It's from season 2. It's like the TVA jumpsuit that OB wears, and I absolutely love it. I saw it by chance when I went out a little bit ago. I had an appointment, went to a store, saw it, bought it. But I am keeping warm. I'm also keeping myself hydrated because that's something I'm really bad at. So, you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army unto your lands.
The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Ugiri to take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then, one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not of what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach. And that to find him, I would need Ugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new Viceroy, Yotsuyu, is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would do not to further her pursuit of Lord Hien.
Thank you. I believe that makes matters a deal clearer. If it should so please you, is what I was going to say.
It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Domin Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow their imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit. Hence my desire to return to Othard. Once there, I can lead you to your headquarters in Eorzea, where we shall all be reunited with you, Giddy. Mayhap not all, Alfino's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Tatru and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is Garlean Embassy just down the road, after all. While I appreciate the vote of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all. As a soldier in the field, so to speak, come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers the tasks best suited to them. As you of all people should know, you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. Yo, Yangsha. Thank you. But we all must serve, each in our own way. Very well. It would seem my place is here.
What? You sad?
Soroban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot.
Okay. The BRB. And this is where we do our restart. It feels very weird to be in Stormblood right now. Not like in a bad way. I don't want to say surreal, but I guess in a way. Because like I didn't expect to, not that I didn't expect, not that I don't have faith in myself, but you know, the last time I tried doing this, I didn't get far stream-wise, so it didn't feel right at the time. I don't know why, but it just didn't. But I'm absolutely loving being able to do this right now. But it's really nice having these streams to do. All right, so 19 quests here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 17 till our next dungeon or trial. So Monday, I would assume we get that trial. That's right. I finish before dawntrail. I'm hoping that I do. The thing that's gonna be like the biggest issue is probably getting the Heaven's Word and these ones raids. Like these will, or like the Alliance raids. I feel like doing the Omega raids will be a bit easier to get queues for. Unless I do the optional dungeon. Like the level 90 like special ones. Oh, I have this up still. Nah. You're on the lamp. Oh, damn. She do a dancey with her wings. What an image this is. Wait, do the wings flutter when you jump? Oh my god, that's so cute. I have like 3 brain cells and all of them just got activated there, seeing pretty wings flutter.
I did not buy my umbrella yet, no. I'm not too, like, all too focused on getting an umbrella at the moment. Mainly because if I really do want an umbrella, I feel like I can grab one when the next Moogle Tombstone event happens. Or if I want the one here, I'll just end up getting it soon. Although having the umbrella in a rainy time for a thumbnail would be really nice. So I might double back on that. We'll figure it out.
I have been waiting for you, my friend. Our preparations have been completed, and my ship awaiteth passengers. Shall we but depart without further delay?
After you, my shell friend.
If you insist, with me, everyone. The Ruby Sea awaits.
Soroba.
So it technically shouldn't work for rain. It really shouldn't. This map transition seems so it really. Here, watch this diamond thingy go from this spot.
I remember
half
the
an inch to the
water,
left.
how it turned crimson in the
HOH.
morning sun.
Oh, I want to do this one so badly, but I need to do. Palace of the Dead.
A shimmering sea of rubies.
So Hell's Lid, right
stretching
there.
from horizon to horizon.
So I've never touched Palace of the Dead.
Could
Ooh,
almost believe it went
that's
on
something I'm planning on
forever.
doing for streams one day. I want to do like the usual run so I can get all of them.
But beyond that,
But I also want to try
expanse
doing
lay
like
land in turmoil.
the solo
On the
runs.
shores of Ophir,
See how that runs.
our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
I was sitting and just sitting in the Ruby Sea. Oh no. But yeah, that one's what is it? Damn big area. It's just they're taunting you. Yeah, because I think you need to get to floor 100 on Palace of the Dead just so you can unlock HOH.
How wide and beautiful she is. The Ruby Sea, filled with promise, and adventures and treasure. Many wonderful treasures.
Thanks, bud. Oh, 50. But you can't even... Yeah. I thought it was 100. So, okay, 50 is not as bad.
Now, in order to reach at the shores of Orthard, you will need to cross the repleasant waters you see before you. However, it is easier said than done.
It really does. I will say, even if I do bash on Shadowbringers, on Stormblood a lot, the music is top-notch. But then I do love everything about Shadowbringers, so... Number 1.
To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel and your life should you resist. This fate can be avoided by paying the ruby fine. Thievy. Thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So let us go and greet them. Our destination is the Isle to the west.
Doesn't look very far to me. Little, why don't you jump in for a swim? And swim for it. I've had my fill of boats.
Excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to be to your liking.
Song changed slightly. Simply a madman. It truly was. And truly is, actually.
I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the Isle.
Lise, why did you sign me up for swimming?
Oh, she did.
I like how this one's looking at you, it's like, how up on... Oh. There she is. The music video. I just saw it. I saw it yesterday. It is so funny. Seeing him in the play dead position. Hilarious.
Right. This should be easy. And a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes.
So can this sing it really... I was bopping out to that.
20 guild says I beat you there.
Okay, if you don't let me move, then yeah, you will beat me, you ass. Ones above the head are of each of their mains. Oh, hell yeah. I think I'm drowning my character. I love that the people who work on, like, Final Fantasy 14 truly play Final Fantasy 14. Because I think Alfino's going to be playing through it for the first time soon. Which is great.
Ah, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. The one whom we must speak is a man named Tansui.
So there's 8 of them, and it duplicates them twice for a total of 24. Yeah. They're very clever about that video. I need to watch it again after this. It's such a good one. Chihioji. Oh, Setsu. Ignore me, sir. I fear you have the advantage of me. Ah, please, I don't want to be here.
The most honorable and esteemed little frog, I am Tansui, a humble mate at the servers, who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain.
Yoshi and so I can actually play together occasionally. Yeah. So, Yoshi P, lawless supremacy. Let's go.
As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss.
Thank you. I can breathe.
You wish to pay the ruby fine, yes? With your gale, perhaps? Ha! It is just as well.
Foreign currencies are in demand these days.
I would pay for the passage to Orthard. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction?
The Ruby Sea has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely, unless you tripled it.
Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all.
Alas, we live in interesting times. As you come from Kugane, I should think I need not to tell you that. The shadow of war looms, and the war and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardy sharpen the knives in anticipation. Meaning?
Sir, you've got to come quickly. The Pinstons are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it.
Very well. I will be there shortly. The proposition. Your comment struck me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear my men name me a cat before Koban. So I shall consider their fine paid, not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. Sorry, brain's dyslexing it around and just popping words. I am not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our thine is settled for now. What was that he and the other pirate were talking about? Found on Lethal Company. I'm about to play that tonight. How is it? I know it's spooky as hell, but I love scary games. Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Actually, on Tuesday, Chucky comes to Dead by Daylight, so there's a chance I might stream that. Sea pancake. Wagon. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Ouch. There she goes. God, the Heaven on High is really tall. I mean, it is is this really a deep dungeon? It's more like a very extended dungeon. It isn't a jumping puzzle. If it was, my god. Okay, I see how it is, Mr. Man. He murdered, thank you. Missed opportunity, truly. One day, they'll have to give us a proper jumping puzzle for it. That would be really funny. Couple thousand floors really quick. Or I guess a couple hundred, but it'd be very high up. Getting to the top should give you like a mount or like a free Fantasia. That would actually be dope.
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us.
I mean, the mini-housing version of it is. I mean, true.
You remain at large because we allow.
It's not as.
Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Don't.
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
It's thundering outside slightly, guys. You know what that means? I can't stream for too much longer in case the power goes out.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe. but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you
try
see,
and
is
go
that many
for
of my
the
comrades in
3-hour
the
mark, at
Confederacy
least.
are of Doman descent. And the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Because they're afraid.
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Bet.
What were you waiting for? Come, come. Soroban cannot have gone far. Though, now that I think of it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Maybe he did not wish to be seen by these Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment.
Fire.
Off we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, I'm stuck.
There we go. So, how many streams do you think it'll take for me to complete Shadowbringers, Claire? I remember Daniel and Q said around 20... What was it? 23 to 28?
You asshole.
I mean, yeah, no doubt that I forgot that it shows you the nearest one, not like from here, from starting Shadowbringers. Oh, from here to starting Shadowbringers. I might have said it a little bit weird. I do not remember, honestly. My brain instantly shut off. But yeah, from here to getting to Shadowbringers, how many... Yeah, so finishing Stormblood. How long do you think it would take? I think story itself, maybe 10 to 12 streams. Depends on queue times for... I guess you could... How long do you think it'll take me to complete the story? And then how long do you think it'll take me to complete the side content as well? Because you have a better grasp on, like, the length of these things than I do. So I'm curious from a more professional standpoint.
Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our own allegiance as a whole. You understand? God may be praised. Too often our shellless quick to judge our Kojin for their deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tensui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear.
Boots. Boots.
Oh, honestly, those kind of go hard with the outfit. It's like my pants are cuffed. Omega would take 3 to 4 streams depending on queues. Trials would be another 1 to 2. Alright, so 10. So 14 to 16? Okay. Because on the bright side of this one, I actually don't have to do much leveling up for a job. Because I've been doing the level 65 to 70 for warrior off stream slowly, so I got that going for me. I just have to do the job quests afterwards.
I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. That reminds me, Little. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less we are like to be mistaken for another vessel up by their comrades.
Sure.
She's up there, menacingly.
Having the sky pancake is terrifying. Just soaring down on you, cat on its back, looking judgingly. I'm kidding. The sea pancake is judging though. Just do reveling as often as you can and wondrous tales. Oh yeah. I did, so before stream started, I got onto my personal character because my warrior was level 88, and I just want to get them to 90. It was like the beginning of 88, and right now, if I'm right, from just off frontline, for my first time doing frontline today, I got almost a level and a half. So that was fire. So I have half a level to go, and then I have one of each role to 90. I got 3 of my healers. I have 1 of my DPS and 1 of my tanks. I just need to work on my commendations for that character, but I don't think I'm gonna go for mentor on that one.
Oh, you're one of the Aegean from the beach. Leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe. Like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to pursue our wares and find anything of your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price.
Unlock tribal quest. They give tons of daily XP. Ooh, noted.
Yes, you. Do you know the Ruby Price, the fortress in the middle of the Ruby Sea, from which the Bakufu soldiers survey the surrounding waters? The other day, we were found one of their men stowed away on a ship we confiscated. With a bit of coaxing, he eventually confessed to doing some underhanded trading with the Red Kojin on behalf of his supervisor. It seems he thought he could avoid paying the Ruby tithe by hiding aboard someone else's ship. But no one gets away with crossing our waters free of charge. As such, I'm looking to track down a supervisor of his and have him compensate us. If I try to sail the Ruby Price and look for myself, however, I'll be blasted to smithereens before I even make it halfway there. Do you think you could go in my stead? There is a man by the name of Ikaruga there. He is an old friend and should be able to identify who our captive's superior is. Baba, baba, baba.
Whee! Ow! Anyways. Hibbo. Hibbo. Did you just slap its butt? Hibbo. Hibbo. I am looking death right in the eyes right now. Animation's off. Yeah, let me, where is it? System? No. Character. Maybe. It's somewhere. Characters. I think I have them on now. Oh. Big rainbow from the Hibbo Mount. Where is this one from? Is this the tribe that you mentioned? Hibbo. Hibbo. Hibbo.
It's so cool. It's so witty.
That's actually a really cool mount. Holy crap. I don't know what job I'm gonna work on that character next to get to 90. I mean, my samurai, I guess, is the closest.
You have spoken with the Confederates up above, then. Excellent. If you are ready to depart, then we may do so at time.
Wait. Does this take me somewhere else, or does it take me over to where this quest is? Remember to adjust your animations before a dungeon raid again, unless you don't like seeing anything comment. I usually just had it there because at a point, there was so many animations that I started lagging out OBS, so I had to turn them off. But with 4 people, it should be fine, I think. These are the shore of the fishing village. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let me swim over to him then.
Swim.
Swimming, 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 swimming. I'm just constantly drowning little frog over here. I'm kind of talking about the teleporter faster. That's absolutely faster.
I think I did. Ah, yes. Just the other day, one of the soldiers deserted base. I suspect he is the man Yusui is after. Trading with foreign countries is strictly prohibited in our nation. The man, upon learning this, his subordinate disappeared. Feared he would be caught and turned tail and ran. If what you told me is true, he likely went northwest of here to seek asylum with the Kojin of the Red. I'm tempted to go after the man myself. Alas, that would require me receiving the necessary authorization, which could take days. Please track him down and arrest him in my stead. If he resists, feel free to kill him. May I have a ride, please? Wonderful. Oh, I'm on the little thingy. I did not expect the music. But fire music it is.
I'm taller.
Yeah, for the quest I need to go up here.
Oink.
Go away. I'm not a part of your fight. I feel like I remember him being back here.
Yeah.
I have to do the long, obsolete run around.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I would have to be a fool to agree to go with you. I am so close to the Red Kojin settlement, so close to freedom. Ba ba ba, have fun dying, my friend. I have an audience. This is weird. Little deer, little lad deer. Oh, Choky boy gone. Use the funnel mouse, the expansion of the toes for music expansion. That's so cool. What do I get next? I got broil. I only get 2 more. Oh god. I will probably just do that teleport back. As I feel bad for making you fly me around. Oh, true. I don't know why I didn't just click that. I realized I had the ability to. I get... Well, I have Broil 2 Mastery. Or Mastery 2, which is what I got. Man, I didn't realize that there's like very little you get for level 60. Yeah, no, Scholar is a roughy one. Ah, so it seems he forced your hand. Perhaps his death was for the best. I will send word of all that has happened to Yusui.
though I'm not sure he'll be happy to hear it. Ah, you're curious to know how I will inform him? That, my friend, is a secret. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thanks, sir. Dog. Just jump into the water, pup. Boing. Whee!
Thank you for the airship.
Actually, I'm curious now. What does Samurai get? Let's see. Meditate, Q10, Hagakuru, Ikishoden, and then Gurren. Plus... Oh, there it goes. 1, 2 trait. Or no, 2 traits at 60. Damn. That is just better. Oh, wrong thing. 65. I get Shake It Off and then Inner Release. Enhance Infuriate. And then Berserk Mastery. I mean, if I really want to, I can just go back to being this. Because technically, it's on par. It's not on par right now. I was wrong. I'm now a level. I'm a level under. It's not hard to get that level back.
Have you spoken with the Confederates above?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go, bud. I already read that line. Termine's Stormblood job. I thought it makes sense. You'd get more. Scholar needs a rework for sure. Oh, they're going auto.
Let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari.
Oh, there's a chance that I might go with it. Just to say screw it. For a more diverse job, let's say. Yeah, that and there.
Wait, Tansui said the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer we come ashore some distance away. Very well. I know just the place.
Yes, sir. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 bum 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 bum.
Oh, I'm the little crab.
That's terrifying seeing run towards you at Mach speed.
Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soroban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and hope that we shall meet again.
So, we finally arrived in Arthur. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Yes, look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike Girabania, the Imperials don't know we are here. Admittedly, that may make maybe our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doma Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit, but before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansui was talking about.
It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze.
I would really hope for dawntrail. Maybe Scholar gets a rework.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
Just a little bit.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, pretty lady.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her
And best girl,
to the
yup.
Guardians. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
This expansion really gave us the two most attractive villains in history.
Everywhere I look, how very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
I was talking about green what? Oh, true.
now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom.
What a
I come
psychopath,
before
lover.
you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You're free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say?
You smell nice?
Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
Rat.
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Time to do a murder.
Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I think he just wants to be away, but sure. Whatever your crazy ass wants to say, you are still very pretty.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But
Ruh-roh.
they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Buddy, you should have pulled the gun up and instantly shot, not do it afterwards. No good comes from hesitation like that, my boy. That's true. We will show them no mercy.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
Where the rose is thorn. True.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Guardians to
never
our
stopped me
presence here,
before.
making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
That kinky.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go.
Let him go. Let him go.
Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
Ooh, the slow-mo evil look. I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but this precious and needs protection. The crab. But what's done is done. Yosetsu's gamble has given us time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Stealth? Yeah, screw that. Crab. It's making little sounds. It's so... oh. Crab fly. Speed demon. Swaggy squad. Go further down. I'd have to swim again. I would jump off the cliff if I had. Oh no, there's a path here. I fell. I'm fine.
Wow.
They made this expansion very much like Pokemon. Oh, ew. Oh, that's disgusting looking. Like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Not 10 out of 10, lots of water. Not as many trumpets though in this. We seem to have evaded their patrol so far. What is that tower, anyway? Never seen anything like it. According to my map, we're on Onokoro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High. A mysterious structure built long ago by the persons unknown. Oh God, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying, as you are doubtless aware already. Doubtless already aware. Over there, do you see it? Dead thing. Huh. Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. Can't see a single stray arrow. I mean, it's a big ass target. Well, someone's hungry. Wait. That wasn't either of you two, was it? Big boy. Calm down. We had nothing to do with... what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not. No. Time to run, Lise. Save our strength for any for any that give chase. You too, little. Yes, ma'am. My head's glowing.
Okay. Yeah, dance partner.
How much does this do right now? I'm gonna stick with going broil on one. It's not much difference, but it is a difference, and I'm willing to accept that. Oh, no wonder I'm not getting any. I forgot I swapped earlier. Defeat the GUI. Thank you very much. Oh, big boy spawned it in.
Cat.
Big board. Away, foul demon. I have not what you seek. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyways, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to sharing an island with these things. Now, all we need to do is convince them to help us. Alright, I think I'll do Confederate Consternation. I'll do the next job after next quest after this, and then that's probably where I'll call it. Oh, there's a settlement here. And they've even got their own aetheryte. Wait a minute, I've seen that standard before. It was when we met with Tensui, which means this place belongs to... Oh. You figured it out, sweetheart. You know what? I wouldn't mind going off in a little bit more of this vibe. I don't know if I want to change the color of this top, though. Ooh, a light blue's kind of nice, but... I was hoping it would show me multiple things. That's fine. Alright, what do you do? Oh, that's Selena. Eastern Bow. Let's go. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement. Maybe even their headquarters, judging by the size of this place. So Gosetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor. The selfsame Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the, tithe. Forget how to pronounce it. Ruby tithe. Ruby teeth. Either the teethers. Name is Biz Daddy. Interesting. Ah, Lady Bunny. I think it is the tithe. That feels right. What brings you hither, of all places? We're not bound for Arthur's shores. Well, you see. I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject, no? Then... what do you want? Second opinion? Very well. I missed wife. You did miss wife. She's hot. Come with me. I will take you to the captain, Rasho. She will return. Yeah. Just like that, an audience with their leader. How very accommodating. We must needs choose our words very carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people. And this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greetings they showed me in Revenant's Toll. That's fair. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So many stairs. 50 yums to the west. I'll probably find that later. If I'm right, it's like right to the left of where Claire is, maybe. Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gods, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that. But you have to understand that we are in a hurry, so I'm gonna stop talking now. Hello. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. That's exactly what a Lalafell that doesn't ever speak usually would talk like. And they're like, ah, yes. Is your friend broken? Gosetsu. A former leader of the rebellion, I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, I, however, I know not. There we go. Got the line right.
At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to a defense, knowing this. Do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Asari? The Gallians have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes. With gil and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible, for us to openly engage in Imperials at this time would endanger everything we've come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you wish to speak with me, speak to me of lives saved, I would like to speak with you of lives slaughtered. How many will die when all pretense is lost, and the Gallians declare war on the Confederacy? You've got a point. Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality, if you will excuse us. Sit. Hello. They're like, where did you come from? It's raining popatos. Hey, Little, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them just yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad to hear we're same of mind. Just little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Oh, I can't jump there. You're gonna start next year with fetch quests. Absolutely. Ow. Oh wait, I want to go get the thing. Is it up here? Or is it out there? Northwest. Is it up here? Am I stupid right now? I'm very stupid right now. Yep, because I'm not looking with my eyes. I'm looking with my ass or something. To be fair, I did say I should just go to Claire. Really wish that it would do the pet near the face. Boing. Crick. Arms crate.
Ah, yes, speed demon.
The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance.
Thank you for the pet.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Someone went on a little mount with our boy, Omega. Not Omega. Is it on the pier that I have to go? Probably not. I'll look at the pier last.
Aha, this pier. Alright. Searching the crates. A number of crates and bales have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. There. So, if I am right in this, unless something happens that changes the plan, I'm not live tomorrow. So next stream will be Monday, as today is Thursday, right? Yeah, it should be Thursday. Or it will be Monday, as today is Thursday. There we go. I know how my brain works sometimes. It's stupid. Gonna head back for now. Gonna hit up a few roulettes. Likely won't be able to join you again until next Wednesday. Going into holiday hours this week. Ooh, very fair. Hopefully, your roulettes go good and the holiday work hours don't kick your ass.
Huh? Taking an interest in the ship? Good eye. There's not much to look at now, but once upon a time, she was a beauty.
Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like this Sekebune,
Only take part in major engagements.
not that we've had any of those recently.
What with the Imperial bastards throwing their weight around, and
If it wasn't for them, well,
no use moaning about what you can't change, eh?
Noom, noom. Boom. I forgot how fast this bike was. Noom. Had to go look around, then just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said. They have no interest in standing up to Yosetsu. I don't know if you two got any different impressions. I think the situation is coming to a head. Agreed. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into a conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So, we need to prove to them that we're not all talk? That we can be valuable allies in the fight? And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expertise assistance. Expert assistance. Wouldn't be the first time. We've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know, it won't be the last. I look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. Tank arms. And with that, we shall... You've earned the eastern bow. And with that, we are done for today. Like I said, I'll be live again Monday. Unless something changes, I might be live tomorrow, but that's very much so unlikely. Which means next Friday is when we will begin the Elden Ring randomizer, probably. But hope you guys have a good weekend. Have a fantastic rest of your days. Claire, Daniel, Kay, thank you all for hanging out. Anyone who's been lurking, highly appreciated. Since the Alfino roll from, they really are, right? Again, I think it's, I want to make a video at a point potentially talking about why I think people don't like Shadowbringers, or Stormblood. So I have Shadowbringers on the mind because I want to play it. Why people don't like Stormblood. But we can, well, I definitely want to make that like a point of interest of talking about next stream as her role unveils. Meantime, I'm gonna go have some food. So again, Daniel, Claire, Kay, thank you all for hanging out. Anyone who's been lurking, highly appreciated. If you're new, hit the sub button. If you're returning, if you're watching, hit the like button, highly appreciated. Again, I'll be live Monday, so take care, love yourselves, and goodbye.